Hey there, coach. It's me, Dax. I'm just back from Vegas, as you can see, a little bit jet lagged, a little bit sleepy-eyed. But before I I go into hibernation for the rest of my afternoon or evening, just wanted to take a couple of minutes and connect with you over the third of the high-ticket coaching myths. Okay, so we've covered a couple already, and hopefully it's already got you thinking a little bit about, maybe this idea about kind of high ticket being hard or high ticket being sleazy or something is already kind of moving into the background. You've got some new perspectives on that. Today I just wanted to talk to you about high ticket myth number 3, which is that high ticket coaching or charging high ticket for anything means that you're greedy. Okay, so I just want to kind of reposition that with you a little bit. See, charging any number, any amount doesn't mean anything unless we say it does, right? So we can say that charging low ticket means that we're generous, but it doesn't necessarily mean that. And we can say charging high ticket means that we're greedy, and it doesn't necessarily mean that. There are plenty of people out there in the marketplace charging very, very low ticket who can still be very, very stingy and money grabby and using unorthodox, not just unorthodox, you could say unethical techniques to sell 19.99 ebooks, whilst there are people who are extremely ethical all the way up the top end selling thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, or even $1 million packages of coaching and services that those people really, really value. And ultimately, it's about changing people's lives. So that's the perspective I wanted to put into place, really. Don't get so hung up on the ticket, up on this kind of ticket price that's on there and about what it might mean. Define what it means for you. I generally tend to think of high ticket coaching as being an invitation, and it's an invitation for the clients that I coach to play the game at such a high level that the financial investment that they're making becomes almost inconsequential relative to what is coming back in. Think about that. If, regardless of what the number was on the ticket, when you hand across that invoice to your clients, if the way that you interacted with them transformed their life to such a degree that investment, that financial investment became inconsequential, you'd be doing them a really, really, really good turn. And here's what I know, or at least here's what I've experienced, and here's been my observation of nearly 20 years of coaching. Now, not just coaching my clients, but coaching coaches, coaching and educating personal trainers and coaches all around the world across that time. And it's this, that those people that generally tend to invest greater levels financially in themselves, so when they stretch themselves, when they challenge themselves, when the investment tends to be uncomfortable, they tend to play the game at a much higher level. They take it really, really seriously, maybe so seriously that they push past all of their previous blocks and all of their previous boundaries. So this isn't just about saying, well, hey, let me see how much I can get. But look, here's the flip side, right? If you're truly a great coach, and if you're an amazing coach and you really believe in yourself, why wouldn't you step up and ask for more money? Because really, coaching is about helping other people to imagine, define, design, and actually achieve their dreams, right? So that's what we're here to do. We help a client to kind of see things more clearly than they've seen it before. We help them to design better possibilities with better futures, and we help them to take action on those things so that they can actually live the life that they've always wanted to live. That's what coaching at its essence is all about. So why wouldn't we be doing that for ourselves? I know that as a coach, you want a greater life. I know that as a coach, you want bigger and better things, not necessarily tons of houses and Lamborghinis and all that, but hey, if you do, I'm not judging you, right? But the point being is that we're all about lifestyle design. And if you're a coach who is saying that charging high ticket means that you're a bad person or that you're greedy or any of those kind of things, you're actually taking any other elements of lifestyle design for yourself out of the picture. And in doing so, maybe precluding a great deal of other people from doing the same, because ultimately a struggling coach is not an aspiration for most people. Most people don't want to look at their coach and see their coach struggling worse than they are. They want to look at their coach and think, wow, there's a person who's, if they haven't got their shit together, right, but is in the process of getting their shit together. And while they're doing so, they are building a life that their clients aspire to. That's what they want to see. So a really good reframe here is, if you're caught up in this idea of feeling like charging high ticket is greedy, remember that greed is all about what you get, right? What you're trying to take from other people. And as a coach, you're not really in the taking business anyway, so you never have to worry about being greedy, because ultimately service is about what you can give. right? Service is about giving to people. Greed is about taking from people, right? Here's my invitation to you. Reframe your business, reframe all of your coaching, reframe all your conversations around money simply to being that you are offering a higher level service with a higher level of touch, right? Kind of a higher level of hands-on, with a higher level of commitment, with a higher level of delivery, with a higher level of results. Focus on service and not the cash itself. And pretty soon you'll find that all thoughts of greed disappear out the window. Because here's the other truth here. If you make this money, or when you make this money, I hope that you do, right? When you make this higher ticket money, you can do with it what you damn well please. You can immediately make it and then reinvest it either in your career, in other people, in helping, giving people a helping hand that maybe would never be able to afford your fees. But the reality again comes back to this. People admire what they aspire to. Try and become the kind of coach that your clients aspire to becoming, the type of person that they aspire to becoming, someone who is making money, someone who is making a difference, someone who is showing up in the world as a contributor. And pretty soon you can forget about the whole high ticket equals greed thing and instead get on with focusing on what you do best, which is serving. It's been me, Dax. Hope you found this useful. Take care.